Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, firstly let me introduce myself. I'm Firda Fitriana Dewi. You can call me Firda, and I'm from class Public Speaking G. In this beautiful occasion, I would like to present my project presentation. So guys, happy watching! There are some points in my presentation that I will talk about. The first is the title. The title is The 21st Century Life Skills-Based Education Implementation at a Non-Formal Education Institution. This volume of this journal, volume 7 and issue number 1, the writer are Iis Prasetyo from State University of Yogyakarta, Indonesia, and Yoyon Suryono from State University of Yogyakarta, and the last Sachin Gupta from Mohanlal Sukhandia University of India. Year of published in 2021, and the pages, there are 7 pages in this journal. The second point is concept of the project. Nowadays, life skills have become an important concern in the world, even in the 21st century. Basic life skills standards have been developed by various parties. This project was aimed to describe the non-formal education institution managers' effort to implement the 21st century life skill education. The third point that is proposed and solution. The study shows that the implementation of 21st century life skills education is still limited to the knowledge and hard skill developments. There are so many unexplored material, include thinking skill, which consists of conceptual thinking, creativity, innovation, problem solving, critical thinking, decision making, and metacognition. Out of these, study on life skill models, particularly the 21st century life skills, are important to be conducted and developed by the own potential. So, the novelty of this research is the finding in this study provide a more detailed description of the weakness of non-formal education institution in providing life skill education. Now we step to the next point, that is materials and method. This research is quantitative with employed a survey designed. This survey research was conducted to identify the current situation related to the implementation of 21st century life skill education by the non-formal education institution in a special region of Yogyakarta. Now we step to the core of my presentation, that is key result and conclusion. The identification of life skills education facilitation in non-formal education institution is based on KSAVE models. K stands for knowledge, S stands for skills, A for attitude, V for values, and E for ethic. Life skills education is needed and urgent to be implemented in Indonesia, because the content of the curriculum in Indonesia tends to strengthen academic theoretical abilities. That's based on opinion from the expert Xiaomi in 2015. Life skills are not always interpreted as working skills, but they are regarded as prominent skills in facing increasingly complex life challenges. In fact, study shows that in developing competency, most non-formal educational institutions focus on skills at work and how to use tools at work while learning that can improve thinking skills, but how to be able to live in community environment is still very low. Only a few institutions have begun to raise awareness of the program participants in changing the way they think and how they utilize the skills as the member of a community. Guys, I wanna tell you something that based on the opinion from the expert. He said that life not only having certain abilities or vocational job, but we must have basic functional abilities such as reading, writing, counting, formulating, solving problem, managing resources, working in teams, and continuing to learn to the spot using technology. That's a quotation from Satori in 2002. Life skills can be divided into 5 categories. The first, self-awareness. The second, rational thinking skills. The third, social skills. The fourth, academic skills. And the last, vocational skills. That's a quotation from Sanjaya in 2008 and Berner in 1916 and also Hidayat in 2013. In the 21st century, education is becoming increasingly important to ensure that someone has the skills to learn, innovate, and use technology and information media skills, and can work also survive life using life skills. That's a quotation from Bill Gates, Ormiston, and Eric Kuntarimurti. Students prepared for 21st century life must be able to work through complex interdependencies, synthesizing from many varied sources. They should learn from experience and be able to make productive connection between theory and practice. Indeed, 21st century competencies including creativity, problem solving, leadership, empathy, and communication, to name just a few, are increasingly in demand in the context of rapidly changing societies and labor markets. That's a quotation from World Economic Forum in 2018. The conclusion. Based on the results of the research, the following conclusion can be drawn. The first, efforts to implement the 21st century life skills education program is limited to the transfer of knowledge and skills. The second, the learning materials that are not well explored include thinking skills such as conceptual thinking, creativity, innovation, problem solving, critical thinking, decision making, and metacognition. The problems that arise in facilitating the 21st century life skills education program must be overcome by improving the curriculum, teaching facilities, teaching methods, instructional media, competent teachers, and evaluation tools. That's all the conclusion, guys. Guys, that's all my project presentation. Thanks a lot for your nice attention, and I apologize for all mistakes that I have done. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you!